Hey guys, what's going on? Some beautiful clouds up there, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. End of the day, almost dark. Getting ready to go do fire chat, but I wanted to come on real quick and talk about something because the missing case of the college student, the pre-med student Konanki, in the Dominican Republic. A little bit more I'm learning, and like I said, as I analyzed that, the only one statement, I mean, we know they're inconsistent. They're pretty close to the same, but they're not the same. But what I'm learning, of course, the locals, as y'all know, believe she's not in that water. Because like they've said, everyone that's ever drowned there has always been found up on the beach in that shallow water. Now, way out is different, deeper water, but up shallow. But you notice, like that local was saying, there's so many jungle areas, like thick wooded areas off of that beach. Like, I'm gonna post a thumbnail here, and y'all look in the background of this, right on the beach there, right down from the resort, not far. Walking distance, I mean, it's not far at all. But it is this solid, thick brush. And I thought it was more all sanded and open with a little bit of brush, but I didn't think it was this. This is like a jungle, literally like a rainforest jungle. It's that thick. So, and then, you know, with the other roommate, with his other buddy or whatever, not being seen on camera coming back, is what I'm hearing. And then evidently a girl, one of the girls wasn't seen coming back either. Now, I don't know what all this is going to amount to, if this is 100% truth, but did his buddy help him? I don't know. But you know, the thing that gets me is when you speak to locals that know the water, they know it, they live it, it's their job. And when they all pretty much say that she didn't drown in that water, they're saying it with the reasoning of, if she would have been found already. And it makes sense because, you know, it does make a whole lot of sense. She would have been found, I believe, in my opinion too. But, you know, I don't know. There's still a chance that maybe not. But, you know, the thing about his story, the one thing that I discovered as, you know, reading it and going over it, you know, his story ends, it starts with knee-deep water and ends with knee-deep water. Did y'all notice that? It's wherever the story started was kissing in knee-deep water, right? And then a wave hits him. And then what does he do? He fights and battles all this hard current and water and ends up back and gets her in knee-deep water. So it started in knee-deep water and ended in knee-deep water. When he was kissing her, it was knee-deep. When he was saving her, he got her to knee-deep. Makes zero sense, because the one thing that makes the zero sense to me is you would have never passed out. Your adrenaline would have been pumping so hard. You'd have walked that little bitty distance to your hotel. You would not have freaking passed out on the beach. Come on, man. You didn't swim a freaking Olympic medal, you know? I mean, it's, I don't know. It just doesn't add up. But, you know, I thought that was interesting that, you know, it's, as I was taking notes, I was like, you know what, look at this. I was highlighting words and I'm like, knee-deep water his story started in, and then knee-deep water his story ended in. God, those clouds look crazy, right? So, yeah, it is pretty interesting to think about. But, you know, I just wanted to come on and say that. I wasn't going to take much of y'all's time. I want this girl to be found. And according to every local and everyone that's out there speaking is she's not in that water. And it's just heartbreaking to think that there's a possibility that she might not be in that water. That's truly heartbreaking. That means she's in that jungle somewhere or buried up under that beach like most locals think. That one that's been there 25 years working for that resort. He seems to think she's under the sand. He gave a demonstration on a little clip that showed him dig this. I mean, it's so easy to dig that sand. And then yet finding all those woods right there is really thick. That is insane, crazy thickness. And you got to remember, sand doesn't release odor like regular dirt and things of this nature, according to what they're telling us. Plus, you're not going to go against all these oceanographers that know that water, that study that water, that know everything about that water, everything in that water. And for them to say she's not in that water, it's raising alarms. It is. And I wonder what's going to happen. I've always thought he'd be charged. I still think he'll be charged. Now, whether justice will come and they'll end up extraditing him, which I think they will, but I'm just saying, you know, case if they don't extradite him, then yeah, he'll get away with it. But you know what? He's got to live with that. And he's got to live with that every day of his life, knowing. He's got to look himself in the mirror every day. So I think he wanted out of there too fast. His parents wanted him out of there too fast. I think his parents knew something was wrong. I think they realized that probably it was a mistake made and they wanted to get him the heck out of there, and they did. Now, whether they did it the legal way all the way around the board or not, I don't know, because supposedly this 28th hearing that's set is supposed to be over the passport as well. The judge clearly said that's for another day. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens, guys. Anyway, I'll keep y'all updated. If something breaks on it, I'll let y'all know right away. But as of right now, nothing new yet. And hopefully we'll see. I don't think the DR is going to do that death thing yet. I think they're going to wait. And I think it's wise, because if they do find her, especially if she's not in that water, that's going to raise a whole lot of alarms. So anyway, guys, y'all be good, be safe. I want to know more about this friend of his too, and where was he, since he wasn't seen on camera going back, supposedly, allegedly, right? It's all alleged. My opinions are all alleged, right? It's just my thoughts, my theories, right? My speculation, my free speech. Just like the comments, y'all's and y'all's alone, not to reflect the channel, right? It's how it works. We do our research together because we are a big-hearted family. And trigger warnings times 100 million always. But allegedly, this is just my big bubble. So take it as alleged. And we'll talk soon, guys. We love y'all, guys. Be safe. All right, bye.